The next school complex is going into election this morning. As you can see, I'm standing in front of the school gates. Today, we are going to see who will become the head prefect of the school, both boys and girls. SSTV GH is here to cover the elections. Follow me as we go into the school for the elections to begin. My name is Paco, SSTV GH. Thank you.
Okay, this is the new school complex in Takoradi, Aneje specifically. Every year we normally have our election when the Form 3s are about to leave. Very soon BEC is just at the corner, so the Form 3s are preparing to write their BEC, and as soon as they are done, it means that they are no more in the school. So they are the heads of the affairs as far as the student leadership is concerned. So now that they are leaving, then we have to get new student leadership, that is the Form 2s. So we open the application, and some of the students apply for the various positions, and we use 2 days for the vetting, that is last week Monday and Tuesday. Then after the vetting, not all of them sail through the vetting. So those who pass through the vetting are going to be elected today. So when we finish the vetting, we declare the result, those who have passed through the vetting. So we give them opportunity to do their campaign. So last week Friday, they read their manifesto to the students, what they can do when they are given the nod. So we also plan that today we are going to have the election. And for the first time, we normally have our election manually. That is, we use the GC screen and the ballot papers and the ballot box. But this time around, we are going by the electronic voting. So for the first time in its kind, that the next school complex is doing that. And we are doing that for the nation to know that it's not necessary that we always go by the manual voting, form a queue, and you go through a whole lot of things, and at the end of the day, some people will go and snatch the ballot boxes and a whole lot of confusion. So this time around, we are doing everything on the electronic. So for the first time in its kind, as I said earlier on, our student or the electorate are going to do it on the electronic. So we normally have our election or the electorate from the upper primary to the JHS3. But this time around, we have extended it to class 2. We have added class 2 and class 3. And here, the class 2s are going to use the tablet. We know that they are familiar with tablets. Some of them use tablet at home. So we have educated them. We have taken them through the education, so they are aware, they know how they are going to do it. So the class 2 and 3, they will use tablet. Now, the upper primary to JHS 3, they are going to use the laptop. So when they come, we are going to start with the class 2. So when they come, we're also going to give them a code. So this code will serve as the voter ID for the student. So every student has a code. So because of that, we are going to give them a code. So they have their codes here that they are going to use for the voting. So the process is ongoing. We are about to start, and we ensure each and everyone that there's going to be a smooth election. There is no problem. There's no any kululu. It's going to be free and fair election, as we have been doing it every year. So when we finish the election, we are going to declare the result, the person who has become the new head boy and the new head girl. With the new head boy, we have 2 students who are vying for that position. With the head girls, we have 5 candidates. Then the protocol too, we have 2 candidates, as well as the sports prefect, we have 2 candidates. So this process is going to be smooth, it's going to be free and fair. So that is basically we are going to do this morning. Thank you very much.
Okay, so as you can see on the screens, for the head boys contest, Kweko is in a comfortable lead with 106 votes cast, and then we also have the protocol prefect, Daniel, is also leading. We have head girls prefect, and we can see that Sonia is leading, Edwin is also leading for the sports prefect contest. Alright, but let us talk about the class where the voting starts. You see, last year we decided to start, is it class 4? Yeah, voting started with class 4. This time around we decided to extend it to class 2. And so this time around we realized that even class 2s are also voting. Is it a good development? Is it a good change?
To me, it is good because last year you could see that when Doreen was contesting for the head girls prefect, most of her fans were from class 2, class 3, and they keenly wanted to vote for her because they wanted her as the head girl. So to me, if you train the children, teach them how to vote, and they vote, it is best because some of them to have most of their fans in class 2 and 3. So.
Okay, so I don't agree with that because I believe that those in class 2 and class 3 are not mature enough to vote. They don't have the knowledge required about the candidates who are going for the positions. So I think for class 2 and 3, they should be allowed to vote because their knowledge of voting is low. So if they wait till class 4, where they'll gain the knowledge of voting and they know the candidates, they'll be able to vote and vote well.
And they have to partake in every event that goes on in the school.
I agree with my brother Fifi because the class 2 centuries are not mature enough to vote. So in the sense that they don't really know much about the candidates, so they shouldn't be giving the nod to vote.
I agree with Maureen here because the class 2 centuries should be given the opportunity to also choose their leaders. And I know that once they are trained and taught what they should do, they can do it and do it well.
I agree with my brother here because the class 2 centuries are not that mature. By the time they reach to class 4, they'll gain the knowledge on how to vote, like who to vote for, the person contesting. They'll know much more information about the person. But in class 2 and 3, yeah.
All right.
For me, you see, you are being their head and you are leading them. So they too have to give their opinion or vote for the person they want to be their leader. Someone from class 4 can't choose for them. They also have to have the right to choose. So me, I feel like they should be added to the voters. Thank you.
Okay.
If that is being said, then it means the class 1s has to be also considered because they are also part of the school.
Wow, interesting submissions and opinions here. That's very fine. Okay, let's just juxtapose it with national elections. So elections at the national level. I don't think any one of us here is yet 18 years old, and yet we have, that. Do I say the wisdom? Do you understand that to vote, to know that this is the candidate that we're going for, this is the candidate we're not voting for. All right, so let us understand it from this angle. If we believe that even at this tender age, we still have that wisdom to vote, then why not at the national level reduce the voting age to, let's say, 5 or 6 or even 7? Maureen, Mr. Bojo first.
This question is very ridiculous. Well, nationally, you will agree with me that at age 18, you are considered as mature person. Wherever you find yourself in this world, Europe, America. So that has been the age limit, which supposes that when you attain such age, you are old enough to decide for yourself as an individual. Come to think of it, if we are to bring the age down to 17, 16, 15, 14, and you name them, it means that the government has a lot to do, because all these young ones who don't have any idea about voting should be trained, should be given some in-service training as to how voting is cast, which also comes with a cost. That is why the government has pegged the age limit at 18, so that at least she can meet the cost of the day. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you very much, Mr. Bojo. Maureen.
For me, I'm saying they should be allowed because now we are going electronically. And for nationally, we go and vote manually. So the children will have to go through a lot of training and stuff. But if it was to be electronically, then it would have been better. But manually, the chaos and everything, this party fighting this party, it wouldn't be the best for the children. So me, I suggest it when we are voting electronically as a country.
Okay, thank you very much. And so, can we then have this discussion? And so, at the national level, it is 18 and above. So let us talk about the process. It's always been manual at the national level. And we all understand that some of these kids, especially those in class 2 and 3, have been able to vote probably because it is electronic and the process is quite easier. Alright, so why not? Because someone was only suggesting that this idea could also be sold at the national level, where elections at the national level can also be done electronically. Is it possible? Is it feasible? Mr. Boji.
It is more than the word feasible. What America has done, what European countries have done, we can also emulate that feat, in the sense that when we do election electronically, it's easy setting tensions. It doesn't come with tension here and there. Do you get it? Yes. So in my candid opinion, I wish we could go for the electronic kind of vote, so that it will ease tension and any other questions that may not help us in one or the other. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bojo. So are you suggesting that one, at the national level, elections are done electronically? Do you recommend that the voting age be reduced from 18 to, let's say, 8 or 10, where kids would also be given the opportunity to vote?
Well, ideally, I don't buy that idea that the age has to be reduced to way back 10 or thereabout. When such ages are involved in election, in fact, it doesn't make it look so transparent. That is why manually or naturally the age has been pegged at 18, where mature people, mature human beings will be allowed to vote, so that it brings about fairness in the election. Thank you very much.
Okay, so let's talk about the emotions, the tensions, the feeling. Are we experiencing the same feeling, that characterize these national elections? Are we experiencing these feelings here? Maroon first.
I can't remember when Doreen was standing for the head girl's position. It was very tense. It was a tense something because I was tense, she was tense. We didn't know who was voting because the people she was standing with were people who had, you could see that they had fans. And she was also someone too that she was kind of the quiet type and she wasn't that open. So it was we felt very tense and we were very scared because the results, it wasn't like this that the results are posted and you see. The results weren't posted. So like before the results would be mentioned, then your heart is beating. So it was very, very keen and interesting.
Thank you very much. So, Maureen, Doreen rather, you were on the hot seat last year. What was the feeling like?
Well, I felt very tense because, as she said, considering the people I was contesting with, I knew it wasn't that I was underestimating myself, but I felt I was nowhere closer to them, or I felt I couldn't beat them. So I was really, really surprised when the results were announced. Then I emerged the winner.
And so back to the screens, you all see the results projected. The head boys again. Kweku is the comfortable lead, and then Daniel is also leading that contest. Protocol prefect, the head girls contest. We also have Zitonia leading the ethics. Can we conclude that Mary will be the assistant head girls prefect? Looking at how the way things are going, can we make that conclusion, or would it be premature? Let's about you.
I must say it should be taken as such. When you look at the dynamics, Estonia is in a very comfortable lead, and Chelsea and the other lady, Mary, whoever, are also chasing her. But for me, it is early days yet. Even though Zitonia is leading comfortably, the second position lies between the two contestants, who I must say are very close when you look at the parents over there. So Zitonia may take the lead, but the second place may lie between Chelsea and Mary, whoever is there. Is it Mary Akusia? Mary who? Mary Akusia also. So that is all I have to say.
Okay, so can we make a conclusion?
Well, because looking at the fans, looking at the votes that Zitonia has right now, and looking at Akosia's votes, you can see that there is a chance that Akosia and Zitonia may win this voting elections.
Okay, so Yao and Edwin. But can we also have this discussion? Looking at how Yao is performing here, can we conclude that the voters are rejecting him and that we can't even make him the assistant? So that when someone performs so abysmally like this, like Yao is performing, then we don't even have to make him the assistant. Look at the way he's performing here. I mean, it's not, although you have something different to say.
The reason why I was performing at this time is because during the campaign, Edwin had a great support team. He put in a lot of effort, so he deserves to win. But as for Yao, he wasn't really active. I didn't see him go around campaigning for himself. So yeah.
Okay, so let us go back and let us do this flashback. I think on the day of the manifesto reading, one of the candidates, I think, presented the school with some ball and some other items. Was it Yao or who? Edwin did that. Don't we think that this has some impact on the results? I think Doreen, you have to answer that.
Yeah, I think it has some impact on the results because I realized that when Edwin presented the items, a lot of students were very excited and happy that, oh, Edwin has said then he has brought these balls, so he can do better when he's given the chance. And Yao just made a promise that he will just construct a swimming pool, but we've not seen anything. So I think this has had an impact on the vote.
I also side with her because Edwin, since he brought the items, the kids know they are into like those things because they are young. The seniors tend to cheat on them. So since they saw what Edwin has done, they will tend to vote for him and not vote for her.
Okay, I think Doreen, I'll take something from what you said, and then maybe I'll do a follow-up question on that, because you said that when he presented the items, the students realized he could do better. Now that the fact that I present items and to be voted for the election translates into the fact that I can do well. So that if I come and give you, I'm contesting for a sport prefect, right? To become a sport prefect, and then I give you football. And the fact that I give you football means that I can do well.
Yes, somehow. Because that's how some students interpret it. That once I've seen this ball, oh, I know that once Edwin becomes my sports prefect, he will do more. But maybe some of us will interpret it that way. But of course, the juniors, some students will interpret it that way.
Yes, in my earlier submission, I made it categorically clear that when it happens that candidates gives out, be it t-shirts, you name them, to electorates or their fans, in one way or the other, it translates into the voting process. This is what we are seeing right now. If you look at Kogu is in a very commanding lead. The same applies to Edwin Sapon. And these candidates were able to sort of give out certain things to the electorate, and it has translated into something else, as we are seeing on the screen. So in one way or the other, sometimes these things do help a lot. Candidates who give out items, they stand the chance of winning, provided you do your homework. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So, Fifi,
Academic prefects. In fact, it baffles me that no one stood for this enviable position as we speak. Even though I stand to be corrected, those in charge of the electoral position should have been able to, as it were, look for some contestants to file for that position. Fine. If we are going to appoint somebody else to sign in for that position later on, can we have someone who is fit for that post? Because all the other good students have filed for the various positions available. And when we talk of academic position, it is meant for students who are typically academic inclined, who can measure their way here and there when it comes to academic work, and so many things come into play. So going forward, well, I think this position should be taken care of before any other thing comes to board. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So since our outgoing academic prefect is here, I would like to have her opinion on that. So academic prefect, do you think that this position is still we need to vote for whoever will take it?
For me, I don't think we need to vote for whoever is going for that position. Because the teachers and the school know the academic standard of certain students in the school. If we take students and say we should vote for them, some people vote based on I know this person is my friend. But in academic, when you talk of academic prefect, the person has to be sharp when it comes to academics, and the person has to also be academic inclined. So for me, I feel like we shouldn't vote for it.
Okay, so before I come back to our assistant academic prefect, I would like to see the opinion of our honorable Maru has joined us here. So we have such a sensitive position as academic prefect, and yet we don't have anyone contesting for it. So do you suggest that in our subsequent elections we get people to contest, or we just put the position somewhere and do it, appoint whoever we want to appoint?
Mr. Host, what's the situation now?
Okay, so the situation was that last year we never had anyone to contest, and so we did it by appointment. And then this year too, nobody contested for that position, and so we are again going to appoint. Yes, and so Maureen, who is the current academic prefect, is suggesting that we don't need to elect the academic prefect, we rather have to appoint. Do you have anything to say?
Okay, and the authorities of the school did an investigation about how other students are interested in contesting for other positions.
Okay, so we just opened the application and the students applied. Unfortunately, we never had anyone who applied for the academic prefect position.
Very, very tough person. I'm one of the type I disagree with. My daughter, my sister, outgoing prefect. Appointments. She talked something about when they open up for voting, favoritism will come in. When favoritism will set in voting, then same favoritism will set in appointment. And even the appointment, the favoritism will be higher than the voting. So I think a lot of education needs to be done on this point, because students are interested in contesting for other positions. Why are not they interested in contesting that position? So you need to ask ourselves some questions. Say, I don't know what I am number. You get it? Because for me, appointment, I don't like appointments. I even told my people in TTU that the way some of the lecturers or head of department or the head of faculty, I point class rep, course rep, and those kind of things. Sometimes it's not helping. In leadership quality, and leadership planning didn't only boil down in academic excellence with your results, with your GPA. My GPA is good, so I can do it. No. We have some people, the leadership quality. Indeed, you learn it. You can learn it. But we have others who are inborn, they're born with it. And they have that quality. So I would suggest with the students, we need to counsel the students very, very well. That this position is one of the essential positions in the institution. So you need to put it in application, file for it, talk to your police students, come out with your plans. And because this is academic board, this is academic question come to deal with it. So you talk to your people. They will vote for you. But with appointments, I disagree with it. Because they will look at their performance, their results. No, everything is good. Amma is good. They score 100% in social studies. They score 100% in mathematics. They score 80% in. But you will have somebody who maybe will not score 100% in those areas. But when we come to the front of that person have qualities than somebody who score 100 in all of the papers. So I disagree with my daughter.
Okay, just to buttress your points. For all you know, this MD position is very key to the success of this very school of ours, in the sense that that position should be duly elected. You can't appoint anybody anytime for no apparent reason. Maybe the person is not fit for the position, just as you rightly put it. We want to see students who are having that inborn trait, inborn character. They are leaders inclined, so that when the person in question actually decides to fight for this or that post, that means that he or she knows that he can do better in that area rather than appointing him or her. So going forward, I want to believe that let's try to act where, let students file for that position and then they are duly what elected. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So kindly give it to current assistant academic prefect.
So for me, I signed here because if you are talking about inborn character, the teachers best know the students that have the talents, that they are intelligent and excellent. So they have to be appointed because the teachers know that no, this person there was born with intelligence. He seals the position. So I signed it.
Thank you. So Dory.
I agree with him because talking of this inborn character or something, how will the students know? Because this is my favorite person. I won't consider the inborn talent or inborn ability to be a leader. I will just vote for that person, knowing that I know this person. This person is my friend. And so I think that appointment is.
As the rightly said, some of the students don't consider the abilities and capabilities of the students. They go in for favoritism.
This is SSTVGH and we are live at the next school complex, and today is their election school, Prefectorial election, and you can see the electronic voting is ongoing and some have already casted their voting, or they've casted their vote, and some of the students are still here voting, and the process is very, very simple and nice. In due time, I'll ask some of the students after they finish voting, how was the process and how are things going here. And I can see from my view of which what they are doing, I think the voting process is very, very easy for them. So this is SSTVGH. We are live at the next school complex. I'm Shara Kumsi. You can come. Yes, indeed, we are live at the next school complex, and my brother with me here just finished voting. So I want to go to him and ask him some few questions. Hi.
Hi, I'm fine. I'm Frank Daf Ojuku.
Which class are you?
I'm in Form 3B.
And how was the process?
You just type in the school, your number, then you sign in. Then after that, then you select all the people you need, scroll down. Then after we are done selecting all the positions, then we need to log out. That is all.
Oh, okay. So the person that you voted for, do you think the person will win? Or that candidate you voted for, do you think he or she will still win?
Oh yes, I'm positive that he or she will win.
All right, all the best. So you can see he just finished voting, and he was showing us how he voted, and the process is very easy to go through. So this is the next school complex, and they are doing electronic voting or electronic voting. And I think it's one of a kind for any school, and the next school complex has started this, and it's a good note for the school. Right. What's your name?
My name is Kojo Aliefe.
Which class are you?
GHS 3B.
I can see you are outgoing prefect, right?
Yes, please.
Head boys prefect?
Yes, please.
Did you achieve something for the school?
Yeah, I achieved some things for the school.
Can you tell me one or two things that you achieved for the school?
I increased the disciplinary level of the school. I also increased the sanitation level of the school.
So you just went to vote? last year you didn't go through electronic voting, but this time around you are doing electronic voting. How was the process?
It was fast and smooth.
Oh, okay. So the candidate you voted for, do you think he or she will still win?
Yeah, the person is going to win.
And looking at this person, what do you expect from him after what you did for the school? What do you expect from him or her too?
I expect the person to perform his or her duties to expectation.
Okay, thank you so much. So this is the former head boy of the school, and he is saying that yes, indeed, he also expects the one who will replace him to be a better student and do other things. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Dorina Pokubwama.
You are informed, I guess.
Yes, please.
I can see head girls prefect.
Yes, please.
What did you achieve for the school?
Oh, I ensured that sanitation was improved, and yeah, the school's disciplinary level was increased.
So you've already casted your vote. How was the process?
Oh, it was quick and easy since we're giving education on what we should do when we enter the hall.
Comparing it to last year, how do you see this one?
Oh, this one, yeah, it's a very huge advancement since last year we were voting manually, but this is an electronic voting. Yeah, and I think it should be applauded. It's a very good idea.
So, do you think the person who is coming to replace you will increase or improve what you did for the school?
Yeah, of course, I do think so.
You are still vying for the person you voted for that he or she will win?
Yes, please.
All right, thank you. So this is the former head girl too. She is saying that yes, indeed, the voting was indeed very smoothly. Hi,
Hello,
I'm Shadrach, and you?
I'm Ethel.
From 3, I guess.
Yes, please.
So how was the process?
I feel it wasn't difficult at all, and it was quite good. It was okay.
And do you think the person who you voted for will win?
I hope so. I hope so.
Registration, you don't have confidence in him or her?
I have confidence. I have confidence.
All right, thank you so much. So she's saying she has confidence that the person she voted for is going to win. So let's see how the process will be. And at the end of the election, it's barely some minutes, then the election will come to an end. So let's see how it will go. This is SSTVGH, and you can follow us on all social media networks, especially the YouTube channel. If you go to YouTube, search SSTVGH and go and subscribe for us. So right now we are almost at the end of the election, and I have with me one guy who also is vying for the head boy position. And so I'll go to him and ask him his name and some questions about how the election is going. Senior, how far?
Cool. You
Also doing good. Your name?
Jonathan Ekoafo.
You are vying for the head boy, right?
Yes.
Do you see yourself winning?
Now, the way things are going, I see maybe assistant perception instead.
So you don't see yourself being the head boy?
Maybe not right now, but I see myself being an assistant.
You don't have that confidence that you'll be the head boy, but you see yourself to be the assistant prefect rather?
Yeah, because the way the results have come in, I'm not sure I'll be the head boy right now.
So you've seen the result already?
I've been hearing rumors of it.
You've been hearing rumors. Since it's electronics, when you vote, just the numbers just pop up. So you've been hearing the results?
Yes, sir.
All right, so should I wish you best of luck in your assistant position or still the head boy?
Still the head boy. I believe I have a little hope there. I have a little hope that I'll be the head boy.
All right, all the best. So he is saying that how things are going, he might be the assistant prefect because of some rumors coming up that things are not going well for him. But let's see how it goes. Maybe he will be the head boy. I have another one with me, and such a beautiful young lady. Hi.
Hi.
Your name?
Mary Akosia Inso Adansi.
And I guess you are vying for the head girl.
Yes, please.
So far, so good. The election's about to end. Do you see yourself still being the head girl?
It's a 50-50 chance, to be honest, because you don't know the outcome, but I hope for the best.
I asked Jonathan, he's also vying for the head boy, and he's saying that rumors, he believes some rumors around saying that he will not win the head, he will not win, but be the assistant. Do you also believe that you also know winning or you be the assistant?
As long as it's not from an original source, I can't elaborate.
But you believe yourself to be the head girl.
I believe I can do it, but right now, like I said, is you don't know the outcome.
All right, all the best. Okay, so there's one lady also saying that he believes, despite it's 50-50, she believes that still she can be the head girl, she can win this competition. So let's see. Another lady here, so let me talk to. Hi,
Hello,
your name?
Blessing Efapka Kumsa.
Vying for the head girl?
Yes, please.
So far, so good. The election is about to end. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself winning?
Yes, I see myself winning.
100% sure?
I'll give it 60%.
60%. 60% means that you can be the assistant too.
Yes, but in the end, you're still in the prefectship zone. So,
All right, then I wish you all the best. Let's see how it goes. So this is Blessing. She is also saying that how things are going, she can win or not. And I've not gotten anyone who has that vim or vigor that she's going to win or he's going to win. So let's see. Another guy. So there are two boys standing for the head boy position. So probably if one doesn't win the head boy, you will surely be the assistant. And since Jonathan is vying for the assistant, let me go and ask. You are Oreko, right?
Yes, please. Kweku Apia.
The name again?
Kweku Apia.
Kweku Apia. And I guess you are winning.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So far, so good. The election is about to end. Do you still see yourself that after the elections, when the results are declared, you'll be the head boy?
100% I'm winning. I'm winning.
You have the vigor that you are winning.
Yes, please.
How sure are you?
Like, I did my campaign myself, so I know I'm winning.
Oh, okay. Then we wish you all the best. Because how things are going, I see Relkun also winning, but maybe, who knows? Things may fall apart, but we wish you all the best, Relkun. All right, so this is Relkun. He's saying that he has the 100% that he's going to be the head boy. So let's see how things will go for Relkun if he's going to be the head boy. So another one is also here. Can you take off your mask for me? Your name?
I'm Samuel Clementaka.
And what position are you vying for?
The protocol prefect.
Protocol prefect. How many candidates are vying for the protocol prefect?
Yes, you are just two.
You are just two. That one too. Do we go for assistant and the protocol, the main and the assistant? So both of you all be prefects.
Yes, sir.
So do you see yourself being the protocol prefect?
No, please.
You don't see yourself?
She's winning the vote.
She's a lady.
She's winning the vote.
The person is a lady.
No, she's winning. Yes, she's a lady.
So she is winning the vote.
Yes, please.
How do you see that?
Because she's been here for long since I have. I'm just a newcomer.
You are just a newcomer. Yeah. So I guess so. Marvin. So he is saying he's just a newcomer, and the other girl or the other contestant has been in the school for long. So he knows that he will be the assistant, but the lady will be the main protocol prefect. I have with me one lady which has the most fans in the school, especially during the manifesto. It manifested in the assembly hall. My lady, how are you?
Please, I'm fine.
Your name again?
Zitonia Rama Bempoma Amwa.
Vying for the head girl, I guess.
Yes, please.
Are you winning?
Yes.
Do you see yourself winning?
Yes, sir.
The voting is about to end. Is Zitonia winning?
Yes, sir.
You are winning. As an assistant or the main prefect?
The main prefect.
Hey, she's saying the main prefect. And for me, for how things are going, let's see, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
All right, so this is Zitonia, and that girl, the fans that she has in the school is above all. So let's see how Zitonia also goes, if she's winning or not. And we wish all the candidates the best of luck. This is SSTVGH. You can follow us on all social media network. Go to YouTube and subscribe. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You can go and follow us on all social media network. I have with me one beautiful lady. Your name?
Kathy Koko Ato,
And what position are you vying for?
the head girls prefect.
Hey, so all the nice girls in the school are vying for the head girl prefect.
I think so.
So far so good. The election is about to end. Do you see yourself to be the head girl of the next school complex?
To be frank, no. Because Zitonia is there, and so far the results, she's the one going. Assistant may be fine, but head girls, to be frank.
You are 5 in all, right?
Yes, please.
So they will choose 2. That's the head girl and the assistant. And you don't see yourself to be the head girl, but you see yourself to be the assistant.
I'm hoping for assistant because head girls, it's obvious. But assistant, there is a little competition.
When you say it's obvious, is it written down that one particular person will win this election?
No, it's electronic, so it's been graded.
Okay.
So a teacher showed it to me. Like I went to the church office and I saw it. So like Zitonia had more votes. Her own was longer than anyone's own, and they are done. So.
Okay. Thank you so much. Looking at things, it seems Zitonia is winning. Zitonia is winning, and one candidate has already confirmed. So I have another lady by name Chelsea. You are Chelsea, right?
Yes, please.
So far, so good. Yeah, yes. The election is about to end. Are you winning?
I don't really know, but I'm hoping for the best. The Bible says in all things, give thanks to God. So just hoping for the best. The battle is the Lord's.
So what about if you don't win the head girl? Do you prefer the assistant?
Oh, I have no problem with that.
So you see yourself not to be the head girl, but the assistant?
No, I see myself to be the head girls, but according to the elections that I've seen so far, I don't think I can get to the head girls. So if I get assistant, no problem.
All right, all the best.
Thank you.
So this is Chelsea, another beautiful girl. And when it comes to school, all the ladies or the girls vying for the head girl professorship are very beautiful young ladies, which are in the next school complex. So let's see how the voting will go. So I have with me one lady or one young girl, which was supposed to be part of the election, but we did not see her face in all the election process. So I want to go to her and ask her why she wasn't part and why she's not part of the voting process. Hi.
Hello.
Your name?
Anaja Yeboah.
We had a rumor that you should be part of this year's election. Why are you not part?
Okay, so I actually contested for a different position, and when it comes to that position, elections are not needed, votes are not needed.
Oh, okay. So that position, we don't vote for it, or they don't vote for it here.
Yes.
So automatically, you become the academic prefect.
I think so.
Automatically, you become the academic prefect.
Yeah, they'll announce it at assembly. So if my name is mentioned, then I become the academic prefect.
Oh, okay. Then thank you so much. She is saying that there is academic prefect, so she doesn't know if they announce it, since that is what she contested, but her name was not part of the election process or not on the ballot or a slip. So if during the assembly they mentioned her name, then automatically she becomes the academic prefect. So let's see how it goes at the end of the election and the announcement that they will make if she will be the next academic prefect. So this is SSTVGH. We are live at the next school complex, and you can see that elections are ongoing, and let's see how things will go. So we have the provision result, and you know that this is the next school complex. Their election, and number of those who should be voted was 564, but at the end of the voting, 526 voted, and with the 526, when we go to the head boys prefect, Jonathan had 160 votes, and Kweku Rekon had 368 votes. So it tells you that, yes, indeed, this is a provisional result. We cannot certify it. It's only the EC of the school which can certify the result. And when we go to the girls' prefect, Chelsea Irabna had 75, Mary Akosua Ayensua had 81, Blessing Efua had 35, Zitoni had 319, and Kati had 18. So looking at the result which has popped up, it means that Zutona will be the head girl, that is 319 votes. Then Mary Akosua Yensua will be the assistant head girl. Looking at the provisional result that has popped up. And the sport prefect is Yao had 118 votes and Edwin had 410 votes. This Edwin guy came to donate for the school some balls and other things. He's really indeed wanted to be the school prefect, and indeed, looking at the provisional result, he has already won. Edwin had 410 votes. When you go to the protocol prefect, yes, indeed, Samuel Clement said that he is a new student. He cannot win because of he being a new student. And indeed, he didn't win. He had 175 votes, and Daniel Natete had 358 votes. So this is provisional result, and let's see how it goes. You will get a certified result very soon. Watch out. We are going to the school assembly, and the school EC will declare who wins this year's the head girl and the head boy prefect. Watch out for SSTVGH. We are here to cover everything.
The next school. Clap for yourselves. Clap for yourselves. You've really done well. In fact, this morning when we started the exercise, I was thinking about our professors, the class 2s and the 3s. And in fact, they have really done well. Let us clap for class 2s and 3s. It happens to be their first time, and they have done a yeoman's job. Per the result we had, we did not see any rejected ballot. So it means that all of you have understood when it comes to the voting. So clap for yourself once again. So this afternoon, myself and my team, the electoral committee, the exercise is over, but we are to declare the result. But as you know, before the declaration, we are supposed to get prefect for 2023-2024 academic year. So before we come to the main result, we are going to get the other prefect here first before the result. So this time around, we have chaplain, the chaplain prefect, the one who is going to manage our worship. So far as student is concerned, it's Blessing Efua Kumsin. Blessing Efua Kumsin. Blessing will be assisted by Jessica A.C. Taylor. Jessica A.C. Taylor. Then we have the library prefect. The library prefect will be Sharon Ejako. Sharon Ejako. Sharon will be assisted by Paco Fiboye. Paco Fiboye, assistant library prefect. Then we have the dispensary. The dispensary prefect, our incoming nurses and the doctors. So Gabriel Kukua Al Hassan is going to be the library prefect, the dispensary prefect. Remove your nose mask. Gabriel will be assisted by her own best friend, Karen Abba Asari. Karen Abba Asari. We have the sectional leaders or the house prefect. Buzuya, we have Karis Edu Kuma. Karis Edu Kuma. She is the Buzuya, the red section, their main head. Then Karis will be assisted by Lois Atta Issa. Lois Atta Issa. Then J.J. Rollins. J.J. Rollins, Green. Green. The sectional leader is Isaac Edua. Isaac Edua. Isaac will be assisted by Emmanuel Bam Benedict. Emmanuel Bam Benedict. Then yellow, that is Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah, Edith Amoruku. No, Edith is the assistant. The main leader is Albert Bentum. Albert Bentum. Then blue, Dr. Hilary Man. Dr. Hilary Man. Abba Abresidaze. Abba Abresidaze. Abba will be assisted by Deborah Tando. Deborah Tando. This time round, we have created a new portfolio. That is the entertainment prefect. The entertainment prefect, their work will be different from protocol. So the entertainment prefect, the main head is Grace Atta. Grace Atta. Then Grace will be assisted by Dennis Nyamiyakase Mensah. Dennis Nyamiyakase Mensah. Okay, so now we are coming to what you did this morning. We are starting with the sports. We are starting with the sports. Now with the sports, the total vote registered, the people we are expecting to come and vote this morning were 564. 564. But at the end of the day, only 528 casted their vote. It means that some of you did not come to school, your mate. Some did not come to school, of which we know some of you too are attending Jehovah's Witness. So you did not participate. So before we come to this morning's exercise, we also have our compound prefect. The compound prefect for 2023-2024 academic year goes to Samuel Odro Daniels. Samuel Odro Daniels. Okay, let us continue. With the sports, like I said, 564 votes were expected. At the end of the day, 528 casted their vote. So with the sports, the number one on the ballot sheet had 118 votes. 118 votes. Then number 2 on the ballot paper for the sports prefect had 410. 410. That one goes to Edwin Sapon Ando. Edwin Sapon Ando. Okay. Then, since there were two people on the ballot sheet, so definitely Yaoban Boache will be the assistant sports prefect. Yaoban Boache will be the assistant sports prefect. Protocol. Now, protocol prefect. Protocol prefect. Number 1 on the ballot sheet had 175 votes. 175 votes. Then number 2 on the ballot sheet pulled 358 votes. So our new protocol prefect for 2023 and 2024 academic year goes to Daniel Na Tete. Daniel Na Tete. So, Daniel, since they were only 2, so Daniel will be assisted by Clement Aka. Clement Aka. Head boy, you better academic last. No, head girl. Head girls. Head girls prefect. Head girls prefect. Head girls prefect. With the head girls prefect, number 1 on the ballot sheet or the ballot paper pulled 18 votes. 18 votes out of 528. Then number 2 pulled 319 votes. Then number 3 pulled 35 votes. Then number 4 pulled 81 votes. Then number 5, the last person, also pulled 75 votes. So, and now, our new head girls prefect for 2023-2024 academic year goes to Zitonia Amua. The assistant head girl, between the assistant head girl and the third person, the difference was just 6 votes. 6 votes. 6 votes. Don't say hey. Someone went to parliament with 3 vote difference between him and the counterpart or the opponent. So someone, this one 6 vote, 81 against 75. So the assistant head girls goes to Mary Akosua Dansoa. So now, before we will come to the ultimate, I mentioned the compound prefect, but the compound prefect, I not give you the assistant. So the compound prefect will be assisted by Kati Koko Ato. Kati Koko Ato. Kati will be the assistant compound prefect. So go and stand by. Where is Daniels? Okay, Daniel. Then we are also zooming to the academic prefect. Academic prefect, when we open the nomination, only one person applied. So, and that person, when she came for the vetting, she did fantastically well. So, our academic prefect goes to Nana Ajwa Yabua. Nana Ajwa Yabua. So, Nana Ajwa will be assisted by Chelsea Irabina Afo. Chelsea Irabina Afo. So Chelsea will be the assistant academic prefect. Head boy, okay. Now the ultimate head boys prefect. Head boys prefect. The head boys prefect. Number 1 on the ballot sheet pulled 368 votes out of the 528. Then the second person on the ballot paper also pulled 160 votes. So the head boys prefect for the next school complex 2023-2024 academic year goes to Kweku Reko Apia. Kweku Reko Apia. He is the head boys prefect. Kweku will be assisted by the second person on the ballot sheet. That is Jonathan Eko Afol. Jonathan is going to be the assistant head boys prefect. Jonathan is going to be the assistant head boys prefect. So, on this note, Kweku camp. On this note, the power vested in me as the electoral commissioner of this noble institution 2023-2024 academic year, so far as the student leadership is concerned, Kweku Reko is going to lead the prefect. Then the head girls also, Zitonia Amua, also going to be the head girl. So Kweku, who is going to lead the prefectship, so far as student leadership is concerned. So by the power vested in me as the electoral commissioner, I declare Kweku Reko appear as the head boys prefect of the next school complex. So Kweku is the head boys prefect now. On this note, the work the head of academics gave to us at the electoral committee, we are done. We thank God. We also thank the head of academics for the trust that he had in us. We also thank Sir Lawson for the yeoman's job that he did to support this exercise. We thank God that the program has come to an end successfully. I leave the rest to the head of academics. Thank you very much.
Danasku! Danasku! All right, let's give a round of applause to our electoral commission.
So the election has been ended and the winners has been declared, and you can see that yes indeed those who were vying for the head boy and the head girl, Zitonia won for the head girl, and that is Arekun also won for the head boy. So I'll call on Arekun to ask him about some few questions about him, he winning the head boy of the next school complex. Arekun, can you come? How is your feeling?
So please, I'm feeling all right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Right now, you have won. As I asked you that, looking at how things are going, will you win or not? You declare that yes, indeed, you have that vigor that you will win, and indeed you've won.
Yeah, I knew it. I'll win.
So right now you've declared winner. What should the school expect from you?
Academic excellence. Academic excellence.
Academic excellence, and hope the next school will be the next level.
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so then let me go to Zitonia too and ask her some few questions. Congratulations, Zitonia.
Thank you so much.
You were indeed willing. You were very excited, extremely, which almost all the students know that, or they knew that you are going to win, and indeed you've won. How is the feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling excited, really excited.
So what should the student expect from you?
They should expect the best.
So your final words for those who casted or voted for you?
They voted for other people, but at the end I won. So.
Okay, so tell them something. You have nothing to tell those, you can't thank them. At least some appreciation to them.
I thank them for voting for other people, even though like I was popular, but they tried to vote for other people, so I thank them for doing that.
All right, thank you so much, and we wish you all the best. Okay. So this is Zitonia. She has been declared the head girl of the next school complex, and for now you know that SSTVGH, we came to cover my also made a Shadrach. No one for Shadrach. So this is SSTVGH, and this is the next school. Right now we have the head boy and the head girl, and Zitonia won for the head girl, and Reokun also won for the head boy. Our coverage here is done. This is the next school complex election. We are done here. Bye bye.